Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of writing linear equations. This is standard A.2B in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 6 of the 2019 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we need to find the equation in slope-intercept form, and it's just passing through these 2 points. All right, so let's define a little bit here which formulas we're going to need. We want it to look like a slope-intercept form. This is the form that we've been looking at for quite a bit of time now in our mathematical careers. That's y equals mx plus b, right, to where this is the slope. And this b right here is the y-intercept. We don't have to worry about that too much. It's that slope that's going to be a little bit tricky. How do we find the slope if we're just given 2 points? Well, remember our formula for slope. M equals, remember it's rise over run. So change in x is going to divide into your change in y. So your y's go on top, your x's go on your bottom there. And you know what? We've got 2 x's and we've got 2 y's. So let's go ahead and just label these real quick. So I've got my x2 and my y2. They're going to be my 12, 6. And then my x1 and y1, that's going to be my -4 and my -2. And so I can just plug these in, label them because that's a lot of numbers, and if you get it wrong, your slope ends up getting inverted, and that's no good to anyone. So that y2 is going to be 6. The y1 is going to be 2. Now my x2 is 12. And then my x1 is going to be minus -4, which is going to end up being, right, plus 4, because 2 negatives make a positive. So 6 minus 2 is 4. 12 plus 4 is 16. All right, so my slope here is 4/16, which I guess I can simplify that to 1/4 if I really want to. I don't see a 1/4, but I do see decimals here, right? So that's going to equal my 0.25. 1/4, 1/4 is equal to 25 cents. There's that 0.25. All right, so we can go and eliminate h and j just because that's 4 over 1 rather than 1 over 4. Now I've got my slope. I'm going to go ahead and keep it in this form right here, just knowing it's going to switch over to the decimal a little bit later. But for multiplication purposes, I kind of like fractions a little bit better. Makes it easier to simplify. Now we're going to use the point slope form. So this also is on your reference materials. And so let's make sure we know what that is. So this is y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. How do we get that? You just take this right here and you multiply x minus x1 to both sides. That's all we did. So those two cancel out, and then you're left with this y2 minus y1, mx minus x1. Why is that helpful? Well, I know what the slope is, and I can easily pick a point. So I'm going to pick this second point right here. It doesn't matter which one you do. And so let's just plug it in. So y minus, all right, so there's my y is 6, equals what's my slope? 1/4, x minus, it's that 12. And then I just need to kind of distribute out this 1/4. So 1/4 x minus, now I've got the 1/4 times 12, that's 12/4, which is really just 3. All right, so we're close. Only thing we need to do here is, you know, we've got this -6. So let's just add 6 to both sides. Right, so that's going to cancel out. Let's write it clean over here. Y equals 1/4 x minus 3 plus 6. That's going to end up being plus 3. And then remember, we ended up using the decimal form, so it's 0.25x plus 3. And our answer is F.